And we're back. So yeah, I get super lost into the games that I play and the books that I read and stuff like that. And I think that's half of the reason, like, I've kind of fell off the movie wagon recently. And don't get me wrong, I was never a huge connoisseur to begin with, I guess is a good word. I have nothing against movies. I enjoy movies. It's not my favorite medium. Um, I don't know. Which is weird because I do enjoy, like, television shows. And I'm behind on so many of mine right now. But, like, I value games and books more. And I guess it's because I don't even know why it is. It's just, that's just the way it is. And, I don't know. But, I just get, I think it's because, unless it's a movie series, or unless I am super story driven, period. Game wise, book wise, I mean, just in general, I'm super story driven. And if I can't get lost in your story, I'm probably not going to enjoy it all that much, and I'm not going to give it too much time. And don't get me wrong, hang on a second. Good Coke. Coke is good. Sorry. Lost it. Completely lost it. Yep, completely lost it. Oh yeah. I can sit down and enjoy a movie. If hello bats. I need to be trying to scan you. Crap. Freaking sandbats. Um Device is part of a compromised security system. Good. I enjoy some movies, I think is where I was going with my rambling. But I'm not a super connoisseur. Like, I don't know. I I honestly think, like, and even in games and stuff, it's to the point where I understand the fictional parts of the game more than I do, like, the development stuff and stuff. Like, I can't tell you who the CEO of Retro was when they were making Metroid Prime. Um, I can't tell you who the CEO of BioWare is. I don't think I can tell. I probably no. Yeah, I probably can't tell you who the lead writers are for Mass Effect or Dragon Age, and pretty much I can't. The only real actor that I can remember his name consistently is Seth Green. I remember some of the other ones most of the time, but he's the only one I remember specifically. And it's because I I don't want to say appreciate, because it's not that I don't appreciate. It's not that I don't appreciate the work that they're putting into the fictional universes, but I I know more about the fiction of Mass Effect than I do, probably, about my own country's history. Um, because I don't even. It's just so interesting to know, to see the stories that come out of people's heads, and maybe that's the wannabe writer in me talking. Just because, like, it's, and this is a statement that Aaron made. Um, where, you have so much of high fantasy stuff out there these days, elves, orcs, stuff like that. Where, and meanwhile, Mass Effect just completely made up. They've got their own lore. They have their own history. It's future history. It's almost believable to an extent, as far as, if we discovered ruins on Mars, and if that let us jumped our technology forward, I'd almost be willing to bet there's a citadel out there somewhere. That's how. It's not. It's I don't think I'm using this term right. It's suspension of belief, or no, suspension of disbelief. Yeah, I think that's it. But it's like just, oh god, am I gonna die here? I really hope I don't. I gotta pay more attention. Sorry, I might stop talking at random intervals here, but I really don't want to die. Well, no, actually, he's just gotten a lot easier. Anyway, and I keep bringing it back to Mass Effect, and I don't know why. I think it's because it's one of the universes I know that I just died. Oh my god. I just died. Alright, I have to pay more attention to what I'm doing. Dear, I just died. Sorry, I really hope that's not going to be a trendsetter. Oh, man. No, yeah, I've just got to pay more attention to what I'm doing. But, so, yeah, I'm rambling about the Mass Effect thing at this point, so I'm just going to stop. I'm sure I'll find something else to ramble about in a moment. Okay, good, we can skip that. Oh, I know what I was going 5 years ago with talking about getting lost in a universe and not having anything to do. It was going back to something I said at the very end of not the last episode, but the episode before, talking about I've been watching Tested. Yeah, yesterday when I got finished reading, it's like I'll go through these phases where I'll do all these different things, and I've been stuck in one where I'd play, like, doing the editing, I'll play Civ in the background, because it really doesn't matter if that game lags, because it's like turn-based, so it'll wait on you, and it doesn't require constant input, and I can tab out of it or whatever and then focus on starting editing, because when my computer's producing my files, it chugs hard. So but like that doesn't matter with Civ. So I'll play Civ on the side, and so because I've gotten into I was in that phase. I was like I'd always pick up Civ or something when I was bored. I've been behind on everything, as far as like all of the YouTube channels that I follow and that sort of thing. Like I used to watch Wheezy Waiter every day, and I did that for the longest time, and I can't remember what happened. There was like a week that I didn't have internet or was too busy to watch him. See, I did that, like I didn't even friggin' lose 10 health. Anyway, and I put him down forever, and I'm determined to pick him back up. I think that's what it was. I got like a month behind, and I'm like, oh, I'll just catch up all at once at some time, and I kept putting it off, and I just never did, so I'm not going to worry about it, and I'm just going to pick him back up and start watching him again. But it was like, Game Grumps was probably the last thing I kept up with, and I put it down after John left, and just because and I've watched some of the new Grumps, I just don't keep up with it permanently, because so much of Aaron and Danny is hit and miss with me, and that's personal preferences to the way I like things, and not necessarily anything on them. But like Game Grumps was one of the last things I watched every day. So I've been out of YouTube for a while, and my buddy's been on me about Tested since it started. Like I want to say Adam's been doing his weekly podcasts, or how I think it's weekly, for the longest time. And I'm not gonna walk in there yet because my timer's almost done. But yeah, so I've been watching Tested, so I'm in this like talk about things mentality, and I'm gonna leave this hanging again. I'm so sorry. Talk about mentalities. The next thing. I know what I'm talking about. I'm ending the recording now.